jumping out to an impressive early lead.
Now, here is Harden. No points in the game yet for him. There's the three, and another three for Houston.
He's so dangerous from out there. Harden can beat you off the catch, beat you off the bounce, beat you in transition, beat you in the steam, beat you in the wake. He can beat you.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Oh, man, they built a monster lead here early on, and a lot of this is due to the game plan.
Now, here's Westbrook. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Golden State.
It wasn't all about himself. I mean, he kept everybody else in the loop. His passing was tremendous.
Well, you knew after the Paul George trade that the Thunder would look to sell on Westbrook as well. Just part of the rebuild at this point. His agent did well to get him to a team looking to compete. A great fit for a player in this stage of Russ's career.
And it's good for two.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And it's blocked by Jordan.
And really, that's the brilliance of Jordan, just denying those shots there with tremendous power. And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you're trying to pack in the lane. I mean, but that opens up some opportunities for the shooters.
Now here's Westbrook. 10 points for him. Tries a three. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Jordan's got 5 rebounds tonight. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. They get Russell Westbrook. Great value in rim protection, Chris. Talk about some of the characteristics that you have seen and you use yourself in being a good shot blocker.
Well, your reputation precedes you as a shot blocker. So as a shot blocker, you've already blocked enough shots that everyone knows, hey, I'm Rudy Gobert. Don't come in here unless you want to get that shot swatted out of the way. My name's Joel Embiid. Did you see my highlights of last game? So really what I'm saying is a shot blocker is always in your thought process. I still have nightmares about Mutombo. Oh, come on, let's go to the next. Go to the next one, please. Come on. Get out, shot blocker.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside, KD. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, Greg, they're just playing smart basketball, reading the floor well and executing.
Back to Harden. And Tucker has it in the corner. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Tucker's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Rockets. Irving kicks to Durant. Dinwiddie with it. What a tremendous game he played against New York. Houston making some changes. mycareer comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Ben McLemore in for Daniel House. And then for Brooklyn, Jared Allen's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Joe Harris comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Crawford in for Kyrie Irving. Now, here's Tucker. 6 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Harden. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Knight Harden put up 60 points and had a triple.
Substitution.
Ball's knocked loose. A solo fast break, shutting the floor for the Nets. Irving and LeVert are at the 1 and 2. Anderson is out there with Durant.
And that's a momentum shifter. A steal leading straight to the basket.
And that one is hammered home.
I mean, this could end up being a big night for him. I mean, if this quarter is any indication.
Rockets trail by 11. To the inside. Chandler's shot. Good. Chandler's got his first points of the game.
Oh, That's some skill on that assist. I mean, the timing has to be perfect on a lead pass.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Really likes that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Bounce pass from Westbrook. Now here's Irving. Defense right on him. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. From 13. No good off the back of the rim. Brooklyn leading by 11. Here's KD. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. They get Russell Westbrook.
Well, Mike D'Antoni is a legendary coach in this game. He's found success at almost every stop he's coached at, only missing the title to cement his legacy.
The Nets making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. Here's Clemens. The Rockets with another miss.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
You can't leave someone open around Durant. He keeps his eyes up, makes a play for his team.
And with Mike D'Antoni, Chris, you can see his influence as a coach throughout the NBA.
Yeah, a lot of modern offenses borrow things that D'Antoni created. The up-tempo of the offense is a product of his 7 seconds or less era. I mean, his imprint is all over the NBA.
And so Westbrook makes them both. Nets leading by 12. Outside, KD. Pass to Jordan. The Nets working the ball around now. He had a nice open look right there. Irving's got 5.
I like how Irvin fills the defense out. He's sensing he has room to shoot and fire once he gets the rock.
Here's Clemens. The shot will not fall. Good D by Jordan.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this quarter.
Lays it up off the glass. He's got 29 points.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Well, Greg, their poise has been tremendous. Excellent at both ends, has them increasing this lead.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. Those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. While many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. Some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you. There's the killer two-handed slam.
You know what? Feed the beast. You got to look for him every trip down because he's been out of his mind this quarter.
Outside Westbrook. Another miss by Westbrook.
His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off too. I mean, come on. It's not a smart shot.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Look, there aren't many more complete offensive players ever than we've seen in Durant. Passing, shooting, moving, you name it.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. All right, he's got to quit while he's ahead. He got away with it there, but the crossover usually gets him into a bit of trouble.
It's the Nets now. The Rockets making the shot. Makes it off the glass. And the Nets lead by 21.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Now Westbrook. He's got 12. That 3 off the mark.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. to Clemens. Green with the ball. From outside, off the mark.
You don't see that very often. A wide open three is usually like a layup for him.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. From outside the arc, Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 8 rebounds in this game.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball. Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Here's Clemens. They kick it out to Green, and it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. You take a look at the Nets. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in the #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific.
And right now for Brooklyn, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
Yeah, Greg, I mean, they had a plan coming into the year. They stuck to it to perfection.
The Rockets have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. There's a check in for Karis LeVert. The NBA fans sometimes called the 6th man. Chris, talk about what a difference a raucous crowd, a home crowd, can make for a team and a player.
Well, I could talk about that from my experience, but let's talk about from my experience first. Sacramento, we had a lady called Sign Lady. Now, of course, she had a real name, but she says, just call me Sign Lady. She would make the most beautiful signs. Vlade, we believe in you. Pager, every shot is good. She make them creatively. They be bright, they be big, and we looked for her for encouragement. The cowbells, how loud everyone there was. Some first-time gamers say, this is my first game coming to watch. Go win, Chris. So people that's been like, I've never missed a game. You want to do it for the fans, how loud they are, how they get on the team, how they get on the refs. You got to love it. And then for the rest of the league, oh my God. Last year in the playoffs, going to the Milwaukee Bucks, their home arena, that new arena they have there, oh, crazy. You want to talk about crazy fans? Go out to Toronto and hang outside with 10,000 crazy fans in the rain while they're singing and shouting and having fun over there in Jurassic Park. And we all know about the great fans that Golden State had all their years in Oracle, some of the most loyal fans ever. The 6th man, the fans being the 6th man, that is not a cliche, that is not made up for PR purposes. That's true and real, and some of the best players will tell you how those fans have taken them over the top, giving them energy to win some games.
Yeah, a lot of energy.
Yes.
Here is House, following the basket by DeAndre Jordan. Pass to Tucker. Houston moving it around. Here's Green. Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Brooklyn's gotten off 4 shots from three-point range tonight and buried every one of them. A minute 42 left here in the second. Plays it up and makes it in. And he's got 41.
If they close this win out, I know who my MVP is. His offensive performance tonight has been unreal.
Westbrook passes to Green. Another miss by Houston.
They're still looking for his first points in the quarter. He's not doing anything to help them cut into the lead. That's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
The Rocket shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Westbrook passes to House. The 3 from Harden. Rebound, Brooklyn.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
And Jordan gets it to go. Jordan's got 6 points in the quarter.
And the shooting percentage Jordan records from here is insane. If you get him the ball in a good spot, he usually finishes. No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
No, doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answers.
2 points, that one goes.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Tucker can't get it to go. Brooklyn's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on 3-pointers. Here's Irving. The second effort. He takes it up and lays it in.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
Outside Westbrook. To end the cold streak, it's not going to go for him. And so it's Brooklyn sitting up. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the... And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. So it's Irving. He brings it up for Brooklyn. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That matchup falls in the middle game of this three-game trip. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Green is out there with Chandler, and it's House in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Brooklyn's gotten off 4 shots from three-point range tonight and buried every one of them. Irving, good.
His three-point shot does not let him down. In many ways, Irving affects the game.
Now, here's Westbrook. From deep. And it's Durant with the rebound.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Man, how about the vertical of Jordan? Easily rising up for the timely alley-oop slam.
Here is Harden following the basket by DeAndre Jordan. Lobbed up there for Chandler and stolen by Jordan. And again, Brooklyn running the court in transition. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And Durant gives you such a huge target on alley-oops. I mean, he can go up and grab anything as long as it's in the general direction of the rim.
Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Outside Westbrook. Halt the run, and that's 2 points on the way. Westbrook's got 16 points.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. That one goes in.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And here's Harden. 8 points for him. Shoots. Misses the jumper.
Might take them a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. Guys need to calm down, play their game.
And amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect from the field to start the half.
Here is Harden following the bucket by the Nets. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Off target from three-point range.
They're having trouble getting going here in the second half. I mean, that's their 4th miss in 5 attempts.
Well, a lot of players can get hot, but nobody can match Harden when he gets locked in. The way he can create space and drill shots from deep, really impossible to guard.
And here is Irving. James Harden getting it to go from deep. The Nets working the ball around now. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And with Harden.
Substitution on the court.
Allen left side. They double him with Rivers. Clemens, Dinwiddie covering. House kicks to McLemore. 5 on the clock. Here's Clemens. Brooklyn with the rebound. Allen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Green comes in for McLemore, and it's Russell Westbrook in for Rivers. Kevin Durant's checked in for Brooklyn. Irving comes in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Now here's Westbrook. He's got 16. Down low. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, I love P.J. Tucker. He's a player that doesn't do a whole lot in the box score, but he has got eye test. He plays defense. He's tough. He rebounds. And you know he'll hit that point.
And Tucker, Chris, the type of player who will do all the small things for a team.
Yeah, he doesn't need to be anything more than he is with the stars on his team, and he knows that. Tucker's a great glue guy. He sets screens, guards anyone, rebounds, hits his shots.
And here's a look at some numbers for him.
And in the last 5 games, he's made a bunch of hustle plays on the glass more than anywhere else. His rebounding totals in these games shows a dramatic increase from his numbers during the rest of the season.
Timeout called the Nets. And we've seen stars, Chris, get suspended in the playoffs for having 7 technical fouls. Should we modify that rule at all, do you think?
You know, I think it can be tweaked if everyone agrees on it, but for me personally, I don't think that we've had enough superstar players get suspended with that rule to say let's change the number. We definitely want superstar players to play in the playoffs, to play for their fans, but we also want to keep the integrity of the game, and if technicals means I get to yell at the referee more, well, then maybe I just have to have more discipline on my end and say, wait a minute, I can't do this because it's going to hurt the team. So I'm not sure about that yet.
So it's the Rockets now, following the shot by Kevin Durant. Kicks it to Westbrook, passes it to Green. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates. And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
There's the feed to Tucker. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Tucker's got 7.
Even though he lacks some size, Tucker's strength makes up for it. He competes inside.
Inside. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Outside, Green. Pass to House. Now here's Westbrook. 16 points for him. And Green launches it from deep. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And finished off by KD.
Getting to the rim and dunking it down, that's the aggressive side of Durant.
And for Houston, they're shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. The pass to Tucker. Jacks up a 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Tucker's got 7 points for the quarter.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Right side, Durant. Over Green. And again, it's Kevin Durant. 16 points for him.
Look, that's what's crazy about this guy. Inside, deep from 3, but still, he's deadly from mid-range. Durant is as good as anyone from that part of the court.
That free throw, no good.
Shooting for Houston, Russell Westbrook.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. And so it's Brooklyn with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back right after this. And now we take a look back to Mike D'Antoni talking to his team from the huddle.
Come on, guys. Come on. Play our game. Play our game. Get into them. Play our game.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Setting the floor for the Nets. Durant is out there with Murray. Then there's Irving. Then it's Joe Harris.
He's done almost no damage from three-point range in this game. No threes in this half, and only one in the first.
Wide open look here for Murray, and a miss there on the triple.
That's just a lucky break for the deep. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
Here's Westbrook. Goes back up, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Russell Westbrook.
And both free throws good for Westbrook. And the NBA seeming to be at the crossroads of sports and fashion and crisp music. Do you think it's always been this interwoven?
Oh, Kevin, please. You see the outfits they're wearing now? Now I got to be like the
I
old
do.
fuddy-duddy, the old guy. Oh, my goodness. Guys are basically coming into the game like, did you turn on the lights before you got dressed in your closet? I mean, I know it's fashion. I'm not speaking about any one guy, but wow. I'm telling you, they're taking fashion to another level. And even though I joke about it, it's always fun anticipating what type of outfit you want to see guys walk in. Especially, I mean, come on. I love their games, and then I look and I say, wow. They have to be confident on the court because they wore that to the game. They're confident in life all around.
Overall, right. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Down low. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. They grabbed their own miss. Nwaba, no good with the layup.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Here's Westbrook. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Westbrook double team. Pass to Cabot. The Rockets with another miss.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. Just trying to force something is rarely a good idea. The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
In the corner, Murray with it. Looking to end his cold spell. Oh, that's blocked. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play, the board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness. And he recovers it. And the bucket is good. 3-point play.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Dinwiddie. Passes to Karuch. Chandler with the steal. McLemore with the ball. He's against Anderson. They get it back. Green breaking loose, and they're able to recover. Back to McLemore. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it costs them.
Yeah, you got to be locked in at all times. Their inconsistent play is a big reason why they're losing.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Boplo, he's checked in for Green. And David Nwaba subbed in for James Harden.
Clearly a foul.
Chris, there is that transition from being a player to retirement. It can be a challenge for some. What were the keys that you found in succeeding at that?
Well, first I think is adjusting to the fact you don't have the same schedule. You don't have a physical release that you used to have. You miss the locker room and the camaraderie with all the guys. So you miss the culture. But secondly, I would say take all the lessons that you learned, and for me this was big, from sports and use them in business. So in business I became a rookie in other areas. I found a Chris Mullin type in business. I found a Latrell Sprewell type, guys that would mentor you, guys that you would play on their team. Humble yourself, get back to it, get to practice, get to meetings early, stay at practice late, stay at meetings, and be the last one that leaves. And just take the culture of basketball and infuse that athletic personality into the personality of whatever you go into next. And you can use those tenets to have a to have a wonderful retirement and really enjoy it. So for me, it's been awesome. And by the way, I've had twins, and so since retiring, and that'll keep you just as busy as it was you were playing. So you can find ways to keep that same lifestyle.
That's right, and some sound advice, too.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
Greg, that's about as a high percentage a look as you're going to get running the floor beautifully.
Pass to Anderson. Here's Karuch. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now here's McLemore. And along with the association, we've seen the growth of the G League, the WNBA, the 2K League. Chris, which of those have you followed the most?
Well, first let me say I should have been drafted by the 2K League because I'm really not. Matter of fact, anybody listening to the sound of my voice, I will beat you in the game that I'm talking on right now. But secondly,
I know you will.
I love the WNBA, from Lisa Leslie to Cheryl Swoops to my girl Candace Parker. Are you kidding me? The skill set of these ladies, oh, they have game. And I can't say I follow one the most because even the G League and their all-star game I follow. Right now it's a great time for hoops, and all three of these leagues, I mean,
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no life at the end of the time. Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
And the pass to Karuch. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Rivers against Dinwiddie. A floater, and it's finished off by Rivers as he lays it in. Rivers has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Looking tenacious on these takes. Gotta respect Rivers' fearlessness going strong like this.
To the inside. Over in the corner, Karuch. Nets passing it around. We see the shift toward players on competing teams becoming friends. How does that compare to when you played, Chris?
It's a little bit different. The players that I admired the most, I wouldn't be friendly with on purpose. We were in the same position. A guy like KG, one of my favorite players ever. We're close now. But during when we played, it was either me or him.
Really?
It was both of us. I didn't want to hang around with him when I'm trying to beat him in the summer. But, you got guys like the Banana Boat crew and LeBron and Wade. They're good friends anyway. Melo and Bron came in 1 and 2, and they had that relationship. So I think relationships are always great. Really, it's just about can you turn the friendship off when you cross the line. I know that Banana Boat crew can, and I know others can as well, and that's all you want. As much as you're friends off the court, I want you to dislike each other on the court through your friendship, just like a big brother, little brother type of thing. So I don't think it's a problem.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Brooklyn.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief two-gamer.
And the Nets with possession here. Following the miss by Austin Rivers, Chandler comes with a double team. And the basket by Karuch.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. Just a total team effort.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
And Rivers works hard. He's in the game. That's what you love about him. He's at his best when he shoots the ball without it.
This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled with this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Ulmer, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
The 2K
Sports postgame show.
Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jet Smith.
What's up, Shaq here. That was one of the best offensive performances I've seen this year. If you can keep it up, I might even give you one of my nicknames.
Hey, Shaq, I'm not mad at that. I'm going to try it, Shaq, man. Look, I'm going to keep trying to moving, you know what I'm saying? But as far as tonight, I think the key was staying aggressive. Once the ball is in my hands, my teammates are always encouraging me to attack. It's phenomenal to be with a group of guys that support each other like we do.
And that's going to do.
Jay, need you for that meet and greet with auction winners?
Can you give me a second?
It's gotta be now.
So just 1 second, 1 second.
Over here. Over here. Hey, come on, wait down. Hey, hurry up over here. Hey, Jay.
Really strong play from Che recently, but I want to talk about something I like to call perspective.
Okay, say it with me, everyone. Stop.
Can I borrow?
I didn't realize I led all those stats till you said it. But
Perfect. That's all I need. Thanks, Jay.
oh.
You like the display?
What? This is nice, man. You did this?
Yeah, it's team effort. I helped.
What? What's your name, bro?
Jake.
Jay. It's
Right on.
nice.
Right on, Jay. If you need anything, just let me know.
We'll do, Jake, man.